here we are. ShetheDistance in the Vietnamese as the teal, and Taygo as the goths in the blue. There we go. I got the as in the in right on that time. On that one. He's on the top. We got some forward gold. We got some scouting geese. That's how you know this guy is
Look at this.
really
This
doing
guy
things.
is
He's going places. Oh my. There it is.
rather
Okay.
bold,
I
and
mean,
it looks
that
like he,
is a common strategy for
and it
players that
looks
are
like he,
experienced at the game.
yeah. So, and I mean, he's gonna get a good vision. He's gonna get vision around his area. It's gonna help him out,
He
and
knows there are
obviously,
sheep here.
yeah. So he's gonna be able to pick those up pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And again, just doing a good job moving his scout around as well to create some more vision, figure out what's around him.
If we look at the APM right now, I'm curious. Okay, ShetheDistance still with the
Jeez.
weird like boost right there. We don't know what that's for, but
She's just
okay.
mashing. She's just mashing all the keys at once to
Yeah.
hopefully get the one button.
Yeah, I mean, Cameron, I think you're the highest APM recorded, like consistent player in this tournament for some reason. I don't know if you're using the scroll wheel to do stuff or something, but you know,
I am
you
clicking a lot.
the
Let's put it
algorithm
that way.
likes it. The algorithm likes whatever you're doing.
Yeah. Well, I think the one thing I've never really figured out how to do when it comes to just RTS games is to use hotkeys.
Yeah.
I'll know the basic one or two things that'll help me out, like spacebar, things to the action, or for AOE, it'll be the period button to make sure I don't have any idle villagers. But there's just a lot to have to remember with the. Oh, did we pause?
I just had to change it back to best of 3 because this overlay does not remember my settings, whatever I do.
I see. Okay. But yeah, I just have trouble remembering all the hotkeys. And if I, took the time to remember them, I probably could, but, it is.
Hey, we got Taygo in the chat.
Look at this
guy. Good
guy.
to see it. This guy, in-game, in chat, he's famous right now. We got a whole 9 viewers, and we're going strong.
We are.
We may even be in living rooms across the nation again, like we were last week. I don't know if we have any rusty vapes in the chat right now, but yeah, I mean, hotkeys are, if you want to get like after a certain level, right? They're definitely something you have to think about.
No, that's true. Obviously, higher level play is always going to reward those who take advantage of the system and those who just have the hotkeys memorized. So it's always going to reward those types of players.
There are other like things that you might want to focus on improving first, like game sense and production and stuff.
Yeah, which will certainly happen when we watch my game. It'll definitely be good to watch my game, and I definitely want to rewatch that game. I think that'll be really good because I definitely think there were things that I could watch again and see, especially his perspective. I could have done that on my own, but I think watching it from here, getting another perspective as well would be helpful.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that, so by the way, is going to be in a little while. That's like the second to last set that we're watching tonight.
Yeah, no worries. But something I've been noticing, just I guess an initial thought is it's always interesting seeing the building structures for the houses going up, seeing the different because I understand it's important that we get those houses up, that we don't hit that pop cap, that we don't run out of villagers to have.
Civ bonus for the Vietnamese is that you can see where the enemy's town center is at the start of the game.
Ooh, that's pretty big.
Especially under that TC. Okay.
Yeah, especially if it comes to, depending upon the style of play you want to do. If you want to rush, then if you know where they are, you can definitely. It's going to help you out. It's going to make that rush a bit more.
Yeah, I mean, also depending on the map.
It's gonna help with the rush. Yeah, that's also true.
I want to look really closely and watch Taygo's actual build right in this game because this is his first game back in Age 2 for 2 or 3 years, I think. But he definitely has strategies that are actually thought out and practiced, and I want to see if we can get any information.
I mean, he's splitting his villagers between the town center and as well as a few over by the mill. So we're
just diversifying a little bit. A lot of people we've seen today and last week just ignore these ibex or these deer out on the corner. But that's definitely a useful resource to get.
Yeah, no, it is. Especially, yeah, because again, it's just going to give you some more meat. It's going to give you some more food to get the villagers up. I mean, he's got plenty of food right now, so he's not hurting on that regard.
Yeah, he's already pulled the boar and probably about to click Imperial. Like,
Yeah,
maybe
wouldn't be
even going to
surprised.
cancel a villager or two if he
And
wants to get
he's
up there quick
already,
enough.
and again, he's already got a barracks up as well. So he's just probably going to maybe get a few units out to maybe get some poke down just for defense purposes. He doesn't know what ShetheDistance is going to be doing, so he could just be a defensive option.
Yeah, I mean,
But
this might be just a building so you're allowed to age up, but
yeah,
also as the Goths, it is going to serve well in the future anyways, so
yeah,
it's worth
but
having. We
yeah.
are getting
So
some building walls here too, I like that. And also
interesting that
kind
he,
of like thinking ahead to when the wood is chopped more. Like this is a blocking point too, so you're not going to have to, yeah. Anyways.
yeah, interesting that he made a second mill after he finished. I find that interesting that he made a second mill after. I think it was after he finished the ibex or the deer.
Yeah, there are
He made a
more
second.
here too.
Yeah, so I don't know if maybe it was a misclick on his part where he accidentally made the
I
mill there,
think
or if it was intentional.
maybe with more practice, you would do the mill on the berries and then push the deer in, like I was talking about
Yeah,
last game, push them in with the scout to that mill. But at this point, like I think something that players don't really think about, and you see this a lot actually with a lot of like low elo players or no elo players, where you try to get as much efficiency as you can out of your gathering camps. You like do, if you can, you know, like a lot of people that are not experienced with the game will just put one mining camp here to get the stone and the gold.
yeah,
Really, just spend the wood on gathering points. Like
yeah,
it's not that expensive. This is worth having anyways because of the APM you're saving from not having to push these in.
yeah.
Like I think
And
having
then
2 mills here isn't a problem,
and
but
notice
could
that
have
he
been
actually,
optimized.
yeah, he actually switched over. There was a low health ibex that he went for. So I think having that second mill is going to make the trip easier because then he can just go right there.
Yeah, and that's
Um,
more efficient farms later if
and
he chooses
if
to.
we can, let's go. I know we were looking at Taygo. Let's go back. Yeah, I was going to say, let's go back to ShetheDistance and see how she's doing.
Getting that, okay,
Getting a
scout
little,
cav
getting a little
pressure,
poke in.
but she's turning on it. Most of these units are turning to fight. I think
Okay, so
that's manual,
she's getting her scout cap back.
and with
So
the
yeah,
response from that cav, that's good.
yeah. But she's gonna remember to get those villagers back up and running because if she doesn't, then that's gonna be
We talked
a long
about
time.
the house building methodology in the last couple of games
Yeah,
with
it's
She the
always
Distance. This is good to keep your villagers from getting trapped and for pathing, but
interesting.
it's so close to being a house wall that I'm just hurting not seeing these houses just built across here right now. But it's fine. It is what it is.
Yeah, no, it's always interesting because sometimes if you just
Yeah,
want to,
Caleb, exactly.
if you don't want to so close to how, yeah, I mean sometimes if you just want to get that pop, if you want to avoid hitting that pop cap, you don't think about where the
That's true
houses
as well.
go.
Yeah.
But when you think about it in the long run, it's
But this
really
is like
important.
planned out. Like I definitely just panic place houses all the time in random
Yeah, no,
places.
I find myself doing that. So I think
Yeah.
I think she's doing a good job of figuring it out again, making sure the villagers aren't getting blocked. I noticed that she has a fishing docks up, so that's gonna taking advantage of the lake on the side.
Yeah, first off for
Extra food.
teal, nothing for blue. These fish are very powerful, and you will see in Four Lakes a lot of fighting going on between the players for control of each lake in most games. This one we'll have to find out if both of them decide to go for the lakes or not.
So Kale right now is just content with getting a economy going. He's aside from that additional poke, he's just focusing on building up, getting some resources. And again, he's doing really well with the resources right now. He's got plenty of food, plenty of wood, plenty of gold. He's not worrying.
Age 2 Vietnamese just about to hit there. And 29 to 19 pop as well. Much more consistent with the town center activity. As I click that, there it is. And also, this is another like tier of skill I think that people could work on eventually at some point. Not queuing 30 things at once in one building because then you're just sinking resources in, right? Doing as few as possible at a time when you know you're not going to forget to go back and produce more later it gives you a little bit more flexibility with your resources, and a little bit of a speed boost.
But,
as long as you don't forget that you only had one queued.
That's what it is now.
2 mils. This I think his brother is logged in on his account or something. This isn't the real Taygo.
That's right. Maybe that's what's going on here.
No, it's his new child. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay.
Interesting building placement. Baby. Yeah. Interesting building placement that Khal has. Just is it Khal or K?
I think it's Khal Taygo. It's like Khal. It's like Khal Drogo, but Khal Taygo.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Interesting building placement that he has. He's got just a wall of buildings as a that might not be a bad thing as a building wall prevents.
Yeah, he's kind of building this out, but to where, right? The wood lines are not supporting this right now.
Yeah, I mean, again, he's got a good economy. I think he's got a good economy game going. He's got plenty of resources.
It does work to just keep the enemy from running straight across the map, though.
I just noticed he is going to the next age, so he is aging up. So he's
ready. Age 3. I think we're gonna have a fairly well optimized. I mean, 600 wood, that's all right. Fairly well optimized, just got Huskarl Rush. So he's going to need to go to stone, which there we go. We're going to get that castle out.
He's getting his stone up, so he's going to start his castle.
Yeah. We had some scout activity down here early. Also, by the way, we just see coming in, the Teal knows about this as well. The first military with the militia, feudal age,
she's going to know right
proxy buildings right there. And we have Teal Barracks. Interesting.
Snake.
An attempt. Oh no, that's a watchtower. Okay, we'll see if this villager survives. I think it will.
Oh,
right on the wood line.
Space.
There's the castle age.
There's enough of a space.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay,
so that's going to draw all of.
Yeah, she's going to send some villagers on there to. Okay, so she's getting her barracks up to try to respond to this. That being said, she's got a lot of villagers off of production on her area.
Yeah, who builds a lumber camp back here? As we saw last game, she likes to just spread out on all the resources as possible.
And again, that's not really a bad thing because again, that gives you vision on certain areas, that gives you information on, and again, you're expanding out, and you can respond You can respond more quickly to situations. Like again, we're seeing a response here.
Now, whether or not villagers with Loom, which she does have, trade okay against militia, but now this man-at-arms upgrade has come in.
Just upgraded, so this is going to be a lot harder.
This is going to be kind of a cleanup, and I think this this proxy drop is going to work anyways, even though it was discovered, at least for now. 2 scouts just chilling in the middle of the map. So that's a lot of villagers dead. 13 villager kills. Or no, 10. Okay, there were 3 militia. I am noticing
that Khal has bought some stone, so he is getting ready for that castle. It looks like he's getting ready to drop the castle.
Buying stone. It's not. This mining's not going quite fast enough for him.
Yeah.
Gonna want to get those Huskarls out, get that anarchy, get the speed upgrade.
Again, he is
perfusion.
He is doing well with resource wise, so he is okay. We're gonna see a wall start to come up from ShetheDistance. Gonna try to respond.
Bit of a panic wall, I think, and it's probably I mean, it's not gonna go up right now. There. The castle drop with 1 vill, and it's gonna work too.
No! Oh wait, no. Hang on. She's sending some units over. It looks like
we've got villagers coming. She knows it's here.
If she can burst right through.
But it's not going to work. Yeah, 5 man-at-arms.
She gets him off.
Getting a couple pokes in, but this guy also has Loom now.
Oh, no. Oh, come on. It's a chase. Oh, my gosh. The madness. Oh, this is hilarious. Ah! Oh, wait. No, she got it. She has units out. She's going to kill him.
He's running.
She's going to get it.
Is she going to kill him right now? It might work. We've got man-at-arms out for Teal as well. A couple hits with that guy, and he's down. I think if Khal Taygo had just run this villager back and stood him inside of his units, it would have been able to clean it up. But this vill is going down.
Oh,
impressively held from Teal. This castle is going to be delayed.
Oh my gosh. What a play.
Not sending any more villagers forward at the minute.
Oh my
god. What a play.
That was insane. That was so entertaining.
Quick wall, Tom Bombadil says. Yeah, that would be the move there. Quick wall him in with the corners. We have a okay. That's a teal wall.
I I think the castle was definitely a good attempt. I saw it, but again, I think she responded
right
really well. Oh my
teal
word,
guys.
that was
Thank you.
entertaining.
And now these production buildings are going on. That was worth the watch of this whole game, anyways. Like that was great. Just running them around in a circle around the foundations there. Send more vills. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just pull all these lumber camp guys. It's worth way more to get this going. Okay, we got two. We got two, and he's trying to do the quick wall. That's good. Yeah, that villager's gonna be safe now. Yeah, that's
really wow. That's
that.
really impressive. Just start the construction of the building that blocks them off. Oh wow, I think this is not looking good.
So this castle's going up. I don't think Teal has the ability to break through these walls. And there goes the second walled-in villager. And I don't know. I think that ShetheDistance is a little bit too far behind now to be able to pull this one back with the castle going up here. Maybe the fishing eco. There are only 4 ships, so if there were more fishing ships, I think relocating most of the rest of her stuff to safe areas would help. I mean, there's no siege yet for the Goths either. So this TC is going to stay up for a while.
Yeah.
And the Goths don't have good siege anyways. So.
Yeah, that said, he's still going to start to harass the villagers that are here. And it looks, and again, that's going to be really bad for her economy.
Yeah, we're at 17 and falling to 33, I think.
Yeah.
Hard or too impossible to come back from this. And the dock is going to get taken down. What a play from... I think he must have seen the dock earlier.
Yeah.
This castle's still not up, by the way. One villager building a castle is going to take a long time. Good spot, though, on that gold.
It's definitely going to be good. And he's going to get it up.
Here,
it's not going to be a problem.
Yeah, so now we can get those Goths out. We can get Perfusion, Anarchy, really get their strengths in play. A couple eco upgrades for blue. Teal with just the... Okay, so they're like evening out on those. And then we have the attack upgrades for blue as well. It just has everything he needs specifically.
Yeah.
And here comes the second TC. Now that he's got like a foothold up there on the offensive, you can take some time to flesh out your economy a little bit. Not that you really need to here. You don't have to. You could all in, but this is definitely a safe bet. Yeah, this house wall or this building wall kind of just peters out because there's nothing to put it into. It's kind of an open map. And a third town center for blue.
Oh my gosh, yeah, he's going to be rolling the resources. He's going to have access to the lake, the gold, the wood line right there. He's going to be he's rolling right now. So he's
rolling. Now the only question is how quickly he can finish this out, at least from blue's perspective.
Yeah,
Teal not actually reacting and not really needing too much to this yet. Castles are actually quite good at taking out buildings as well, so that I mean they're consistent in firing. That'll go down eventually. The one mangonel with the siege workshop is a nice touch to clear out any potential like archers or anything that we get from the
harass again. He's going to start just poking, trying to cut down on this.
We are getting archers, and I think she ran out of gold there, so moved to skirms. Not the best, but it is what it is. And they are running straight into the castle there too.
Yep.
And with the loss of that wood line, that's game.
Rough.
Good play with the Goths. We didn't really see any Huskarls out there, but their man-at-arms line is also very strong. So good plays there. And a very sneaky little base drop back here with the castle and the production buildings. It was attempted to be sneaky, at least. If not for an unexpected wood line.
I think you did a good job of preventing that castle from going up. I think that was great.
That play alone was so much fun.
That was amazing. I loved seeing that. That was so good.
Really awesome.
But well played. No. Not the best, but it is what it is. Model for my AOE career. Hey, ain't that the truth? You know what?
You've really been able to highlight some improvements that you're making and some stuff that you're learning.
That's the big thing.